If you want to learn about other coastal destinations, here's Nava Ney with that story.
There are plenty of guided tours around the city of New York. But with more than 28 miles of waterfront in Manhattan alone, it seems like the full aquatic side of New York is the best-kept secret in the city. Now, the secret of New York's waterfront is out, thanks to Barbara LaRocco and her book, Going Coastal New York City.
I wrote Going Coastal New York City, a guide to the waterfront, in order to introduce people to all of the immense value we have in the coastal resources around New York City.
When people think of New York's waterfront, they usually think of dilapidated warehouses and dirty docks. But the book Going Coastal New York City is reclaiming New York's lost shores.
We saw so much happening and so much change and evolution on the city's waterfront, and we thought people should know what's happening.
The Maritime Industry Museum at Fort Schuyler dates back many years. Obviously, the fort itself is in the 1800s, the Civil War days. Fort Schuyler itself is a pentagon. The group of architects came and visited this pentagon in order to get ideas how to build the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. Some of the attractions you can see here at the museum are obviously full-scale ship models, artifacts from many of the luxury cruise liners. Certainly kids can enjoy some hands-on participation related to nautical skills.
From a fort that has protected the harbors of New York to New Yorkers who keep history alive, this book has all kinds of neat tips.
Frying pan, it was formerly a sunken ship. We got it off the bottom of the Chesapeake Bay, brought it up to New York, and we have public access in the day. Everyone can come aboard and tour a sunken ship. We left the original barnacles, and the dirt is real. It was underwater, and we've kept it that way, and it's an unusual space.
From ships brought up from the deep to those floating, there is plenty of fun on the water to be had by all.
We're the only people that can who actually professionally train and teach people to get out onto the Hudson River daily. So we're open 7 days a week during the summer. So we give people an opportunity to come after work every day, get out, and unwind.
This is like my therapy, my religion, and my drugs all rolled into one package.
Every summer, where do New Yorkers go? They go to the water. They leave New York City. No one seems to care this is an island. And that's what we want to bring back to New York, is the sense that this is an island.
It's going to give you an A to Z Zagat-like guide of everything you can do on the water in New York City, and a dive-in section that tells you how to get involved in preserving and protecting it.
The Waterfront Museum in Red Hook, Brooklyn, helps bring this point across with its permanent display, gorgeous views of the Verrazano Bridge and the Manhattan Tip, as well as the ongoing educational activities. One of the greatest restaurants that are featured on Going Coastal New York City is Bobby's Restaurant in Dumbo, Brooklyn. We're here with Stephen Rice, executive chef and co-owner of the restaurant. Stephen, what makes Bobby's so special?
Well, we make all of our food from scratch, everything homemade that we can possibly do. Our house-smoked barbecue here, we have barbecued spare ribs, chicken, Texas-style brisket. All of our side dishes are homemade, from potato salad to coleslaw, award-winning macaroni and cheese. We get rave reviews about that. Recipe stolen from my partner's mom. We have the Michigan tart cherry pie here with a nice lattice crust. It's not too sweet. It seems to be one of our most popular ones here. And then the seasonal pie is our blueberry pie today. We got a beautiful view here with the waterfront. A neighborhood, it's up and coming.
It's such an immense coastal resource here in New York City, and so few people take advantage of it. All New Yorkers live within 5 miles of water, and yet very few really take an active role in enjoying it.
With this map and now this book, you have all the tools you need to navigate the waterfronts of New York City. I'm Nava Ney, reporting for Transit News.